Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
G'day guys, and welcome to round one of the Men's Capital League for Friday the 11th of September. We have Western Districts Hockey Club versus United Hockey Club. I'm Jess Cox, and with me is Beck McRae. Tough act to follow after Sophie Gagan and Helen Legg, so bear with me. Up first for West competition leaders, we have shirt number 1, Davis Atkin, shirt number 2, Owen Chivers, number 4, Luke Sirik, number 5, Adam Baxter, number 6, Brendan Laidley, number 7, Nicholas Christofani-Wykes, number 9, Matthew McKenzie, number 10, James Jewell, number 11, Gary Bacchus, number 12, Jay McDonald, number 14, Angus Allen, number 15, Lachlan Norberg, number 16, Josh Carter, and in the goals is Lackey Johnston. They're coached by Daryl McDonald, and their manager is Alan Hill.
And United's team list is number 1, Aaron Knight, number 2, Matt Neeson, number 3, Tim Hardy, number 4, Adrian Hall, number 5, Harry Dean, number 6, Craig Dent, number 8, Evan Gilson, number 9, Jeremy Hopkins, number 11, Jason Knight, 12, Lachlan Arneal, 14, Aidan Smith, 16, Adam Long, 17, Jesse Absalom, 20, John Mosler, in goals, Brendan Hill, coaches Aaron Hopkins, John McKinnon, and manager Nick Neeson.
So Beck, Friday Night Lights, what a good game to get us going.
Yeah, well, it should be an exciting first game for the round for the men's CL1 competition. As you said, ladder leaders and undefeated Wests coming into this game against United, who are holding position in the top 4. I think they're a couple of points clear of 5th place, but I'm sure halfway through the season looking to build some momentum and start to challenge some of these top sides. And there's an early goal there to United.
Yeah, Wes a bit startled there. I didn't quite see who it was, but certainly some exciting. I'm going to hedge my bets and say that it was likely Aaron Knight.
Hot runner. Out of the gates at 1,000.
Hot runner for the Dean McLennan Trophy, and he always tells me that's what he's got his eyes on. But a great team player and a prolific goal scorer up front for this United outfit.
Start of a game or a half is a really good time to put some hot pressure on the opposition. Sometimes teams just haven't quite got their focus on the game yet, so well done by United to take that opportunity. Absolutely,
an opportunity here through Bacchus, building the play, looking for the corner, and it's rewarded. No doubt he would have had a bit to say to his good friend Crash in defence there, reminding him to cover his feet. But an opportunity here for Wes. They're pretty good on their corners, but they had plenty to work on after their game against ANU. the top there, we've got a confident Jimmy Jewell, Brennan Lagley, a little bit of deception here perhaps.
We've got a few centred at the top of the battery there. And Maringa looks like 2 trappers set up.
Yeah, Adam Baxter just slipping to the left. So the umpire's called it for breaking early. We see Christofani Wax dropping off the circle, back to halfway. Oh, he's called Gary back. So you don't see that too often, the injector getting sent back. Potentially called maybe for balking, but...
Friday night balk.
Yeah, that's right. Technical term, of course.
Well defended there by United.
Yeah, looking to really press in there. They've opened up the whole field here.
They've got a high striker here, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. And he puts it away. 2-0 to United.
Yeah, Evan Gilson. He's very reliable up front. A long-time member of the Canberra Lakers back in the day. I think touched on it last time we commentated these guys. Every team needs an Evan.
West heading into attack again here into the 25.
Yeah, building the play there through young Brennan Ledley. He really wants the advantage.
Green card to United.
I think West here certainly caught a little bit off guard. Certainly not their normal style of play. They normally come in pretty hot. It's starting a bit slower than usual. Great overhead there out of defence from Matt Neeson. Coming back, a welcome addition back into this United outfit, having missed a lot of last year with injury. One of our very talented junior players here in Canberra. Tim Hardy at the sideline, just building the play.
It's good to see United come out really attacking tonight. It's easy to come into these games against teams that are undefeated and focus on your defence and trying to stop them scoring, but best form of defence is attack, and if you can put goals on the board, it makes West have to change what they do.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to have to find that next gear pretty quickly. They'll be wanting to find the net, desperate for that. And Tim Hardy defending well for United in defence there. A tough country player, Tim, member of the Australian country team, but also he'll be out for blood here, having started with West when he started playing hockey in Canberra. Great pass there by Jimmy Jewell. Jeremy Hopkins in the middle. Moving the ball quickly.
Be good for United to build up a little bit of possession here. Most of their possession has been in their back half. Other than those 2 quick goals, haven't had some sustained pressure on the West defence.
Yeah, definitely. I think certainly have their work cut out for them. Harry Dean over the ball, another talented young player. Very smart player, Harry. And West just building the play. Adam Long, good pass there. Longy, a bit to be said about your mullet, mate. We'll have to address that.
I'm glad you mentioned it, Jess, because it does stand out on the field.
definitely. There's he's not the only one in the league. Potentially, maybe they're doing the old mullets for mental health.
Let's hope so.
Got to have a reason for that, right?
A reason and a cause, I think, to justify a mullet.
That's right. Opportunity for West off the long corner, but this United outfit certainly looking very disciplined, especially in defence.
About halfway through the quarter now. Important for United to keep their pressure and intensity up. West will know that they can score goals. They've scored multiple goals in each game so far.
Yeah, definitely. And they're almost one of those teams you want to say that do better under pressure. They came up against ANU last weekend, and it was they had plenty of attacking opportunities, but just couldn't find the net. But I think you live for these games, these hard ones, and you certainly shine in these moments of pressure.
United building it up along their left-hand sideline. West's man-on-man marking, and then got the traditional sort of one player loose in defence.
Yeah,
Sitting that sort of pass and a half off the play.
Definitely, I think smart option here. Both coaches with a lot of knowledge and so much to offer. United coached by Aaron Hopkins, long-time member of the Kookaburras. Moved to Canberra about 10 years ago, and he's been making ground and doing great things ever since. The boy from Bustleton. Pressure here. Hopkins coming at Jewel.
West build it up again. The turnover by United. Well won there. Allows United team to push forward.
Yeah, and good early pass there. West really disciplined up here, and they've got a talented striking group. That's young Jesse Absalom with the headgear. The boys tell me he's got a poster of Matt Hotchkiss on his wall at home, so young Jesse, if you listen out, buddy, come down Thursday night. I'm sure I could set you up with Matty for a photo and get you an autograph.
Are there still such things as posters for the wall?
I think so.
I feel like TV hits and those magazines and that are long gone.
Oh, maybe be on his Instagram or his phone
Inside
wallpaper,
sport.
something like that. But Jesse, can be arranged, buddy.
Opportunity here for West. Turned over in the midfield, looking to spread the ball.
Smart play there, well-weighted pass by young Jay McDonald. Jimmy just reminding him to stay calm, play a bit smarter there at the back. But pressing out, looking for that man-to-man marking, knowing they can't let these United boys get an inch. Play by McDonald up the sideline. And just well defended by United. Good win there. Timmy Hardy going over. Just missing Absalon up front.
A few substitutions now. A few fresh legs out onto the field.
Yeah, as I said, Burke, they sort of came out at this lightning pace, and it's obviously hard to sustain that no matter how fit you are, so they'll be wanting to keep the boys fresh and wanting to hold out this West unit. Well defended there.
Good trap there with the overhead. United.
Adrian Hall for United, making the trap there. Played for a few clubs here. Adrian, more clubs than a golf bag, one might say. But a welcome member of this United outfit. Again, an ex-West member, so he'll be wanting to make it known. Show the old boys how it's done.
West definitely favouring going down that right side into the circle.
Yeah, definitely, and very smart, quick play there.
The last 2 minutes of the quarter. 16-yard hit for United.
Nisa, a bit deceptive there. Looked like he was going to go over. Changed at the last minute.
Unlucky to miss that trap there by Gilson.
He was looking for Evan up high. Baxter taking his time over the ball. Space here for Jimmy. Smart option along there. Just missed by Matt McKenzie there, but good build up that right side.
United gaining some territory just with the deflection off the stick. West defending there. A minute to go. See how United want to play this. Good option with the overhead just to clear the field.
But that's shut down by Matty McKenzie on the sideline. Building through the middle, Jewel finds Bacchus. Heinze really making Gary work for it here.
Good pressure there to hold him up and not let him turn and distribute, which I'm sure he was looking to do.
Yeah, definitely broken down there by Heinze. He's got his work cut out for him, marking Gary. No entry there, denied. It's number 20, Jono Mosler.
Five seconds to go.
And good option there by Aaron Knight, just in the back corner, making it known. So we have United leading 2-0 over West. So stay tuned, guys. It should be a very exciting second quarter coming up.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, SportsLink Travel, and O'Neill's.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices. harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Welcome back, guys, to the second quarter here between West and United. United leading West 2-0. For the guys watching at home, a couple of technical errors with the scoreboard, but the score is 2-0.
A very early goal to United, and then one about halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, caught this West unit off guard, but they're looking to make up for it, coming out a little bit faster than we saw in the first half. Opportunity here through Bacchus. One-on-one with Niso. Good desperation by Gary.
So opportunity for Wests here with a free hit just outside the circle.
Build up here through Maddie McKenzie. As you said, Beck, they were really favouring that right side in the first quarter. Looks like they're changing things up. I'm sure the coach had a bit to say about that.
Yeah, as soon as you become predictable, it makes it much easier to defend. So good to switch it up and use that left side a little bit.
Definitely in. Great pressure there by Aiden Smith. He'll be looking for some minutes here in first grade. Integral member of the squad, but he'll be wanting to cement his spot in first grade in years to come. Working hard, a keen young striker. Good recovery by McKenzie. Linking up well with Gus Allen. Finds Davis in the middle. Can be dangerous. Davis, one of our promising young players here in Canberra. Has just gone wide, couldn't quite link up with a teammate.
West have had most of the possession in the first couple of minutes of this quarter, so United need to control their possession here a bit, take the pressure off themselves, make sure they get some momentum in this quarter.
Yeah, certainly. Just need to calm down a little bit.
It was a good first quarter by both teams. I'm sure the coaches would have had a few little things to say, but the skill execution was quite good. As I said, West using their right side a lot, so I would assume that would have been some of the feedback, and then United, I would assume it's a bit of maintain the rage. The intensity they came out with in that first quarter was fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. I know Jezza will be looking to make up for that. Maybe a bit fatigued from all the AFL he's been playing with Eastlake here in Canberra. Well left there by Crash at the back. Very smart play. United shaping up for what looks like a bit of a back four. Good option against this electric West group. Very quick off the mark.
West just patiently transferring across their back line here, waiting for their opportunity.
Yeah, Jay and Jimmy really taking their time, linking up well. Forcing Aaron Nutt to shoot out there. Smart option by Jimmy. Good work there by David. Opportunity here through Owen Chivers, building the play. That 5 was a bit contentious. Monday looking at his cards, but play on.
Build up here from United, space on their left-hand side.
The opportunity here, shut down by Jimmy, gets a stick to it. And well won there by Matty McKenzie. Davis does well, linking up with Chivers. Baxter looking up the line, but comes back around. This United group falling away, forcing this West group to really think about what they're doing a little bit more.
They're doing well to hold them.
Yeah, definitely.
Broken that press yet.
They'll be looking for the afterburners here, West. They've got a bit of pace up front and through their midfield. They'll be wanting to exploit that.
And that was a Friday night special, I think.
Yeah, that ball's gone out onto the Barton Highway, I think.
If anyone at home needed a quick toilet break, I think now's your opportunity.
Yeah, so a bit to be said, we say it every week with the ball kids slowing down the play, but a welcome break for both teams, I think. Hopkins just trying to draw the West defence in. He does well. He wins that fight.
Good defence there by West. And a quick break here. Well picked up by the United defender.
Opportunity here for West. They'll want to be smart. They'll be wanting to make back a goal, if not two. Unlucky there. Good pressure by Gus Allen in the circle. I can't quite hear it up here in the box back, but I have it on good word that Hoppy is up and about on the sideline there, very excited.
It's a shame that we can't see more of the dugouts from this angle.
Yeah, I think he'd be telling the boys to, as you say, maintain the rage, but certainly keep up this work rate. Still a good 3/4, best of 3/4 left in this game, so the boys can't quite say it's over just yet. Still the deal. Jimmy denying anything past him, taking his time over the ball.
Well, anytime you certainly wouldn't be trying to run down the clock at this stage, but anytime you get defensive like that, you leave yourself very vulnerable to goals scored against you. So you definitely have to maintain that attacking pressure, continue having that intensity in defence, but if you stop looking to score, you become very vulnerable to being scored against.
Yeah, absolutely.
Across there in the circle.
Yeah, long corner here for United. Be interesting to see what they do. So they started at lightning speed, so maybe slowing it down a bit is going to be the key here. Very hard to sustain that pressure.
Bit of miscommunication there. Ball just rolls out over the sideline. So past the halfway mark now in the second quarter. It's been a bit of an arm wrestle. West have had a bit more of the possession than United.
Yeah,
but
certainly.
United's defence has been quite composed.
Yeah, I think as a defender himself, Hoppy, he'd be being the boys' ear, reminding them just to stay calm and maintain possession.
Transfer over to the right here by West.
Does well. Linking up with Boothroyd up front. Opportunity here. Brendan Laley over the ball. Looking for the corner. Looking to really force that pressure. A little bit too direct, but smart play by Bacchus. Back to the top.
Well defended by the goalkeeper.
Good defence there. So Brendo will be out for blood. I'm not sure if he still lives at home with mum and dad, but he might be looking for a new housemate if that's the case here. Obviously, Dad very involved with West and life member there, the Hills. In fact, founders of West Hockey Club. So a very personal, motivated game here for Brendo in the net.
Opportunity here for United.
And Lackey's denied any entry there. Playing the ball wide.
Good chase down though, not giving up, made the goalkeeper make a decision rather than just allowing it to roll over the back line.
Absolutely, and I think Lackey would be enjoying this game a lot more than last week's game against ANU. He certainly got his work cut out for him against these boys.
United would be a little bit disappointed in those last two long corners. I'm sure they've got a couple of structured plays that they would like to execute, and both times there the pass from the long corner has just gone astray.
Absolutely. Smart play by Sirik, only young, but a smart young player and going to be an integral part of this West group for many years to come. Good strength there by Bacchus. Does well. Just couldn't quite link up with his teammates. The United defence really shutting down any opportunity for him to run. And just over 3 minutes remaining here in this second quarter. I think both teams will be, West just searching for the goal. They'll be really hungry to score here in this second quarter, just to relieve a little bit of that pressure. Obviously going into halftime 2-0 downs. Less than ideal for them.
Absolutely good save there by Brendan Hill in goals. His stick.
Yeah, another exciting and athletic keeper, Hilly. A lot to offer the competition.
Certainly not a position I would put my hand up for, Cooksey.
Not going to be a goal anytime soon.
No, not even with all that padding.
Yes.
Maybe if it was a tennis ball.
It certainly takes something special about being a goalkeeper, that's for sure.
Special or quirky?
One and the same, right?
Yeah. Both positives.
Definitely, and well defended there.
Turnover here by United.
Aaron Knight's just isolated. His player's not quite fast enough to keep up with him, but he does well. And it's just missed by Jezza, but really good defence and exciting attack by United.
It's probably lucky Sophie wasn't still commentating there. She might have had a go at him for not hitting the turf and putting the dive in.
Yeah, Jezza, no, Sophie would have got that, so we'll hold that, but temper's getting hot here, and a card for Adrian Hall.
Yeah, so important here for United. Less than 2 minutes to go, one player down. West with the ball. Good turnover.
Bacchus in space. Shut down, good intercept, good touch by Jono at the back. Niso over the ball. The West really putting some pressure on him in this corner here. He's got some skills. And he earns a free here.
I hear the United coach now calling out hold it, who's recognising the time on the clock.
Yeah, it's certainly
good option there for the long ball.
Yeah, it's shut down by Baxter. Bacchus does well. He's searching for Chivers. Chivers in the circle, but denied by United. And a short corner here, very exciting, and probably really imperative that the West group do get a goal here. Just as I said, alleviate some of that scoreboard pressure, and certainly look to close the gap and potentially get the confidence up coming into half-time.
Their second short corner of the game, so we'll see if they do a variation. Two batteries again set up.
Long corner here.
Time will beat them.
So very exciting first half of hockey. United leading West 2-0 after two quick goals in the first quarter. And West was certainly building the play in that second quarter. So stay tuned for it should be a very exciting and very important second half of hockey coming up.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Welcome back, guys. Good evening. We have a very exciting third quarter of hockey coming up. United leading West 2-0. West will be looking to minimise the deficit here and make up for it. But United certainly looking relaxed. I think, again, Hoppy getting very vocal on the sideline. And he's probably no doubt hoping that these United boys can hold out these West guys.
Yeah, it should be a great second half. The last time these two teams met, it was a 4-0 win to Wests. So great to see United come out with two early goals. See if they can hold on or whether West will come back.
Yeah, definitely, and something you don't see all the time. Straight off the play, just looking for the long ball. But an opportunity here, and they'll be looking to shift this West defence and open up the game. Good pressure by the United striking group.
Good turnover there. Good work rate by the United forward line to turn that ball over. And given a short corner. And it was really United in that first quarter that came out with the jump over Wests, put a lot of pressure on early and scored a goal probably within the first minute. So they've done the same thing here. And this is their first short corner of the match.
Yeah, first corner here, so it'll be exciting to see what they do. A couple of variations coming up.
West have set up with 2 players quite high at the other end of the field.
Yeah, and always a good opportunity if they can run it down. Obviously, they've got this United defence stretched.
Similar setup to West with 2 batteries at the top.
Just been called for breaking early. Oh no, 16.
Here's that quick turnover you mentioned, Jess.
Yeah, it's
United
certainly
have got back well.
unlucky for Boothroyd, but great defensive effort there by Longy. He's got the keeper out. There's an opportunity for West, but good composure shown by this United defence.
And a turnover in the midfield.
Gus Allen finding the ball, he's looking strong. He links up with Bacchus.
Good touch there by United.
And good recovery by Gaz. Great
A bit like the
desperation.
NRL there.
Yeah,
Good tackle.
a good bit of desperation.
Get your 10.
That's
Play
right.
on.
Play on, that's right. Just couldn't quite link up with Gaz. I think young Heinze, Harry Dean doing a great job. Almost looks like he's tagging Gaz in the midfield here, really denying him an inch in this game.
Yeah, I'd say his possessions haven't been as influential as they typically are for West, so certainly doing a good job of shutting him down.
Yeah, and good discipline by Heinze to do that, and obviously smart coaching tactics from the United Brains Trust.
Long corner here for West. Broken down by United.
Just find the foot there. Tim Hardy over the ball. Does well. Fatula's overhead there, and Aaron Knight coming back onto the field to give him a bit of pace up front.
So just from a coaching point of view, would there be anything for either side that you'd be suggesting here, or?
It's hard to say, and certainly feel a little bit out of my league with Johnny Mack and Hoppy in the coaching box for United, and even Dale McDonald for West. But I think the key things here for both teams is going to be composure. Obviously, if United get a bit excited, they could easily throw this lead, as we often see teams do.
Opportunity here for United. Overhead came into the circle.
Yeah, and unlucky for young Jesse Absalom. Maybe Matty Hotchkiss can give him some tips there too. I have no doubt Matty, you would have found the net there.
I think at the moment it's a bit of that old arm wrestle. Both teams are playing with really good intensity, generally linking up well. So for the substitutions coming on during this quarter, you've got to come on and maintain that.
Yeah, and
ideally create some threat in attack.
Definitely.
You can put some pressure on the scoreboard again.
Absolutely, and I think West are a group that have a lot of ticker, obviously back-to-back premiership flags, so they'll be wanting to maintain that.
Jesse's got the ball here on this left sideline.
Absolutely. It's dangerous territory there, almost leading it straight into Davis, but he manages to find it.
Good skills there with that orange stick. Easy to see.
Yeah.
Tim Hardy from the sideline. Another orange stick.
They're everywhere. Good defence there by West, but just unlucky with the execution. Adrian Hall looking for the quick ball.
A little bit of a breather for the players here, collecting the ball.
Definitely a substitution here. Jeremy Hopkins coming off for Heinze. So it'll be hard work trying to mark Gaz out of this game. Jay McDonald looking dangerous up the midfield. He's got Gary outside. He finds Boothroyd, just couldn't quite link up.
Good idea.
Yeah, great pass and good vision to find that line. Smith over the ball. He wins the fight against Davis here. And the boys just reminding him to stay calm, take his time, and give him a line ahead of the ball.
It's good to see players look up early to see if that early self-play is on. But right idea to make a good decision. Nothing was really on for him. Didn't have too many players forward of the ball. Allows his team to step up. United drop back here, allowing West to transfer along the back. He turned it over in the midfield.
Yeah, and it's certainly ambitious to look for the long ball against the fall-away press, but they make up for it here. Backers looking dangerous, looking for the back line. Unlucky not to get the advantage, but an opportunity here for West. United looking for players ahead of the ball. And shut down in the middle by McDonald. Chivers in space, looking for Gus. A little bit too direct by West, and just execution wasn't quite there. But a good early pass nonetheless.
We've seen a few balls go through the circle untouched, which I'm sure for coaches is a bit of a killer.
Definitely.
Evan Gilson on the sideline here.
Yeah, and great channeling by Laidley. Just unable to quite draw him onto Jimmy Stick. Jimmy really working hard and good vision there. Stayed calm, kept it on his stick. Good early play here by Bacchus, building it up.
Good
He
vision
finds
to hit the
Gus.
centre.
Just picked off by Timmy Hardy there at the back. He finds Smith.
Calm head there. He had 2-on-1 and not much behind him. He did well just to play the ball. You just start to hear the players get a bit more vocal on the field from where we're sitting here in the commentary box. Sure, West would like to have put a goal on the board by now. And United desperately trying to defend their 2-goal lead.
Absolutely, but I think anyone's going to be better under pressure. It's probably this West outfit. So temper's getting hot here. That's another card for Paul.
I think that's 3 cards to United now in this game.
Yeah, the spectators getting a bit excited. Young Sophie Gagan outside here.
Lucky she didn't have the microphone on. Would have blasted a few ears at home.
No, and that's been upgraded. A red card to Hall.
How many minutes is the red, or is it up to the umpire, Coxie?
So a red card's a permanent send-off for the remainder of the match. So United will be down to 10 players for the remainder of the game. The only exception being this year with the COVID outline rules. Obviously, if it's for a bush using your bush hanky or spitting or anything like that.
Bushman's blow?
That's the one I was looking for. That's an exception where you're allowed to introduce another player to the game.
Okay. Breakaway here for United. Just probably had to wait a second or two longer for his player to get there in support. So important with 10 players that United keep attacking. Again, talking about it earlier, if you sit back and just try and defend a game, you tend to leave yourself really vulnerable to being scored against. I'm sure they've trained for these sort of scenarios.
Yeah, and an opportunity to create something out of the overlap. No doubt Hoppy and Johnny on the sideline there just telling these boys to remain calm, and he'll have a creative fourth quarter in mind for them, no doubt.
West here need to work out how they're going to use that to their advantage. It will also change how they play.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to change too much, but obviously you want to really exploit that and use that space well.
Crookwell short ball there by United just to get them out of defence.
Yeah, probably not a bad option for just to remain composed and catch their breath a little bit. No doubt we'll see a change in the way they press. They've been falling away most of the game, but I think being a man down, they won't want to shoot up too much.
Good strong tackle there by United. Space in the midfield, but only one other player ahead of him.
And good work over the ball by Longy. Apologies, that's young Aiden Smith. He'll be into me for that. Haircut not quite as terrible as Longy's. Mum and Dad won't let him, that's the word.
And I feel with the mullet you can't even blame COVID because you've done some work.
You had to shape it.
Yeah. There is some scaping going on.
Absolutely. That one definitely was Longy. Haircut not to be missed. Opportunity here through Chivers.
Good tackle there by Jeremy. Space in the midfield here. Again, no one ahead of him.
You're giving him time to let Nighty get up there. They link up well.
Oh, and a good cross almost picked off there by West.
Yeah, unlucky for Maddie McKenzie and young Jesse Absalom. Not a bad option, looking for Smith, but just couldn't quite execute.
2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Scores are still 2-0 to United. Attacking move here by West.
And Bacchus on the back stick. Fantastic shot, and that's where Gary's so dangerous, obviously. Hoppy's game plan, having Heinze tag him. You can see why.
He finds the back of the net there. (2-1), a minute 20 to go on the clock. United need to just hold their nerve here a little bit. West, I'm sure, will come hard. They've got a player up, and just scoring a goal certainly raises the spirits a bit.
Yeah, definitely. He's got some confidence now, Gaz. Does well, finds Boothroyd. Steve on the back stick. Almost another opportunity through Boothroyd and Sirik up front, but just couldn't quite execute. Less than a minute to go now, and really important for this United team to remain composed.
Good trap here on the left-hand sideline.
Well brought down by Aiden Smith. And he's shut down by Jimmy. But he wins the first one. Jono Mosslow over the ball.
Good option there to use that help side.
Yeah, well played there. Good work by Christofani Wykes, linking up with Boothroyd.
Broken down by United, but the buzzer beats West in the circle there. An exciting game, Jess. 2-1, still to United, but West's looking to pick up the momentum with a player up. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, back with you soon.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to a very exciting game between West and United. United leading West 2-1 after two very quick goals in the first minutes of the game, but West clawing their way back in the third quarter, so should be a very exciting fourth quarter. If you've just tuned in, United are a man down for the remainder of the game due to a red card. So it'll be interesting to see what West can create here with the extra man.
Yeah, it should be a great fourth quarter here. I'm sure a lot of the other teams in the CL1 competition will be interested in this game tonight, seeing the undefeated Wests at this stage down a goal and watching what United are doing to break their play down.
Yeah, certainly a really good and exciting backline for United here. I saw them speaking at halftime. We had Hoppy addressing the midfield and attack, and Carl Brown actually talking to the defence. So if you don't know who he was a Kookaburra for many years and an Olympian going to Beijing. And a very welcome addition to hockey in Canberra.
Do you know if any of these players and coaches are in Canberra at the moment just due to COVID restrictions and changes in travel and uni and those things?
Yeah, I think Carl moved over at the start of the year before COVID for work commitments, and obviously linked up with United, having been a long-time friend of Aaron Hopkins, so that totally makes sense. But yeah, I think it's exciting and it's really good for hockey in Canberra that the players of that calibre are here, and then thankfully because of COVID stuck here, so it's really good. I know in the women's GT's taken over North Canberra Eagles, who we saw before, and he was anticipating a lot of travel with the New Zealand Black Sticks as an assistant coach with them, but he's stuck here in Canberra, which is really good for us.
I know my club, the University of Canberra, will be glad that there's no music festivals on this year for players to skive off to on hockey days.
It's always Groove in the Moo, and then I'm sure in the later part of the season, Stonefest. But
it's part of being a student.
Absolutely.
So the other thing we should point out tonight is that tonight's the start of the Pride round.
Yeah,
not sure if people can see it on their screen at home, but the scoreboard's lit up in rainbow colours.
Yeah.
It's fair go for sport. round which Hockey ACT is supporting.
Which is really exciting. It's certainly a big deal in Victoria especially, and here in Canberra in recent years it's been a match between ANU and Czechs, so I think both those clubs were long-time supporters of it, but it's good to see it come into the wider community, an important part of our game.
West with a breakaway here.
Looking for the corner.
A short corner given.
Yeah, I think tempers certainly would have been frayed if Monday didn't call that early. But good advantage by the umpires. I think both doing a fantastic job here today.
I think the game's been really well controlled from what we can see up here.
Definitely Monday just giving Hopkins the direction to go off the field due to blood bin. Very obvious with those white shorts.
Just waiting. That's back as they're just going to inject into the corner.
Yeah, I think Jimmy will be looking to find the net. We might see that. Otherwise, I'm tipping Baxter will go back to Gary. Baxter's gone for the deflection himself. Really well executed corner by West. Saw them doing that Thursday nights before our training, Beck.
Okay, should have been given some advice to
one.
United. So scores level now, 2-2.
Yeah, and just over 10 minutes remaining, so very exciting 10 minutes of hockey coming up. West certainly looking to up the ante.
United have just put that ball down in the corner. Be looking to turn it over here and give themselves an attacking opportunity.
Absolutely, and just building the play. United changing the structure of their press slightly. Smart option by them, looking more like a slant rather than a fall away.
It was a well-executed corner there by Wests. I'm sure, as you said, they practice that a lot. It's nice when they come off.
Definitely good. Great deception there by Gus. Linked up with Stefani White and just finished there by Boothroyd. Great. Well, Gus. The boys really getting around each other, and certainly really important that they maintain this now. Said United will be looking to calm down and potentially just carry the ball a little bit more. Disadvantage having only 10 players, so possession is going to be very important for them.
And I think important to remember that even though you're a player down, when you are attacking in hockey, you certainly aren't using all 11 of your players. So there's no reason to go too defensive.
Absolutely. You certainly still need to create attacking opportunities. Obviously, Beck, that's the key to hockey, despite all the expertise. The trick is score more goals than the other team, right?
It's a simple game. You'd wonder why we watch it and train to do it.
Absolutely.
West again building up down their right side. Be interesting here to see the tactics of the United team. Obviously, still very much trying to win this game. We'll get to this draw first and then to the win. But good opportunity to practice things for finals. In these, when you get to a must-win situation, how are you going to find that goal?
Absolutely, and another goal for West. Well earned. Again, another really good team goal, but I think Boothroyd takes the chocolates there. He's not out there. Maybe it was young Lockie Norberg. Really need these poles to get out of the way.
I'm surprised the umpires haven't called these poles for obstruction a few times while we've been up here. They're hard to see through.
Absolutely, and United putting pressure on. Aaron Knight shooting up. He's back supported by Hopkins, but shut down by Jimmy Jewell, making light work of that up the back.
Good defence there by
Niso, young
Matt Neeson.
Such a good player, Niso, very composed. Gilson over the ball there.
Little hip and shoulder.
Yeah, and again, crowd certainly getting a bit vocal here. Gilson over the ball.
Umpire's called time here.
Yeah, I think Monday we'll be talking to Hilly about some of the stuff being called out. Just telling the boys to calm down and telling the coach and spectators to settle. Obviously, having your goalie as captain is always a bit of a risk, but there it is. Hilly just telling the boys to stay quiet there.
I'm sure the United players are a bit frustrated. They had played so well in that first to 3/4 of the game, and then to try and maintain that with a player down, have done well.
Yeah, it's certainly a tough ask. But they certainly show a lot of promise, and if they can maintain their spot in the top 4, I think could be a bit of a dark horse come finals time. Opportunity here. Backus on the ball, working the baseline. Links up well with his teammates. And another great team build-up goal, and that was definitely Brennan Laidley who scored that one. Having missed the last few, I think it's good to get one.
It's hard to tell the faces amongst all the shirts down there in the goal.
Really good build-up.
So I think the United group here probably just need to set themselves a bit of a goal.
I think if they'd stuck together as a group, they certainly would have got a long way in this game.
And West certainly look like they've got much more space in their midfield and attack. So going back to some of those basics of trying to make the opposition play where you want them to play, so you can turn the ball over.
Absolutely, just manipulate the game.
That's your advantage.
A little more. Staying cool. Good composure there by Lackey, coming out, finding Jimmy, controlling the ball. Jimmy really almost teasing young Hayden Smith coming up at him. Good work there by Lockie Norberg, just unlucky not to quite work a free hit, but links up with Backus. Really making Crash work for it. The United maintain possession.
It's a good short play there by United. Win the ball on the sideline. Sure, United wouldn't mind a class goal scorer like your brother out there at the moment, Coxie. He's outscored you so far in our social league.
He has. He got bagged a few more tonight, so he'll be sure to let me know about it. next time we have family dinner.
He's enlisted all of us to let you know about it. United free hit just outside the circle.
Yeah, Niso certainly looking excited and very composed in that midfield. Does well links up with Heinze, but shut down by Davis. And West stretching high.
Got Bacchus on the right, dangerous position.
And a finish there. Great deflection goal, great teamwork. Again, another finish, I think, for Brendan Laidley. The West defensive unit looking absolutely depleted here.
And I'd assume with that player down, United have stopped having that tag on Bacchus. So he has certainly been a lot more influential in this last quarter.
Yeah, I think Gaz has done well. And as you said, obviously you can't really afford to be a player down tagging someone if you're a player down through suspension.
So just under 2 minutes to go. The score's 2-6 to Wests.
Yeah, certainly a stark contrast from what we saw in the first few minutes in that first quarter. I think the United group understandably will be a little bit disappointed here, but I think there's still some positives to take out of it, obviously, knowing they can match it with the premier team in this league.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're the confidence things you need to take out of these games. If you meet Wests in the finals, or I don't think they play each other again later this season, but...
And another one.
Come finals time, you need that confidence of knowing that you can put goals on these teams.
Absolutely, and that's a well-earned goal by Cristofani Wykes. Really shown some promise in the last few games, and a very important part to this West midfield. I think United have all but given up here. 90 opting for an overhead, almost like a kick-off as we see in rugby.
That's it, parked the bus. West are still playing high. They still want another goal.
Yeah, Gary really telling the boys to stretch high, giving good direction on the field. Good build up here.
Yeah, West certainly showed their goal scoring class at the end of this game.
Absolutely opening the floodgates there through Bacchus. Bacchus on the back stick.
Tip-top form, Jess.
Absolutely.
I can't. Got nothing. Bacchus on the back stick. She'll be giving us that one for a while.
That's it. But a very exciting game of hockey here between two very competitive teams. So West running away 7-2, having been down and fought back 2-0. So as they say, Beck, it's not over till the fat lady sings.
That's it. I'm not singing to you.
I'm definitely not singing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good night, and we'll be back with you next week. Big thank you to Transformed, the brains behind it, for making it all happen.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.